This is Final Fantasy XV Know the Facts Part 2, where we look at all the facts, trivia and Easter eggs that you probably didn't know about. This is the second part of the trilogy, so make sure you check the other ones out too. Let's get things started. Christina Aguilera, Beyonce, Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, Britney Spears. They all have something in common, apart from having vocal cords of varying quality. Each of them also have their own fragrances. Well, in 2013, Noctis thought it would be a good idea to milk some extra cash out of his own scent. Introducing Noctis, Eau de Toilette. The bottle is clear, made of glass and imprinted with Noctis's pretty face. The liquid is a pale yellow colour and is apparently very citrusy with scents of grapefruit, lemon and orange. I've always wondered how Noctis smelt. And for the record, Cloud, Sephiroth and Lightning also released their own fragrances. Now that is a very Sephiroth thing to do. Product placement. It's been around for a long time, most notably in film and television. Apart from the obvious Nissan Cup noodles that seem to appear everywhere, FF15 have some other product placement that you may not have noticed. The camping gear used by the party is made by Coleman. The tents, the stoves, the lanterns, the coolers, the chairs, and even the bloody cutlery. These are all real products. This product placement is intense, just like camping. Now, you may have noticed the American Express logo on a shop window. There was actually a partnership here too. Those who obtained a new American Express Gold Card or Business Gold Card in Japan before August 31st received Final Fantasy XV. The first 100 people also got a Play Arts Noctis figure, and those who spent over 150,000 yen within 3 months were also rewarded with a gift card featuring one of 5 FF15 designs. Here's something else you may not have known. The clothing of the main cast was designed by Hiromu Takahara. He is the creative director of the fashion brand Rowan. Back in 2008, during FF Versus 13's development, the contract between Square and Rowan began. Rowan would design clothes for the characters and also release some of that clothing commercially. However, on their website they kinda screwed up. A line in the biography page under 2008 stated Square Enix Final Fantasy XV planned clothing design. This was later edited to FF Versus 13, but it could have been what sparked the rumours about the game's title change. And while we're on the topic, Lunafreya's wedding dress was designed by British fashion designer Vivienne Westwood. And did you know that taking a photo of this dress can change the ending of the game? More details on this can be found in part 1. Remember that notebook that Umbra delivers? Your responses will dictate the description of this key item. If you choose a bad answer every time, the description will say there's a trace of dust on the book. If the player is nice, it will state the book is well worn, and if the player's responses are all favourable, it will say a notebook once used to keep in touch with Lunafreya. The last page is stained with tears. Oh, how sweet. Nyx was the main character in Kingsglaive, but is that all we'll ever see of him? In July 2017, during a community event in Osaka, it was revealed that the developers were working on a Nyx model for the PS4. Does this mean that he'll be playable in a future DLC? Only time will tell. Here's another awesome fact about Nyx. Did you know that his English voice actor is none other than Aaron Paul, aka Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad?
Alright, how am I supposed to live here now, huh? My whole house smells like toe cheese and dry cleaning.
Because you didn't follow my instructions.
Oh, well, Heil Hitler, bitch! And let me tell you something else. We flipped a coin.
Okay, here's some more on the whole voice actor thing. In Kingsglaive, Lunafreya is Lena Headey. Yeah, that bitch Cersei from Game of Thrones. Gotta love to hate her.
Tears aren't a woman's only weapon. The best one's between your legs.
King Regis is Sean Bean. That's Boromir from Lord of the Rings and Ned Stark from Game of Thrones.
You think my life is some precious thing to me? That I would trade my honor for a few more years of war?
Gladiolus is voiced by Christopher Parson. Who is that, you ask? The voice of Junkrat from Overwatch. Reinhardt from Overwatch also shares Arden's voice actor, Darren DePaul. Finally, Prompto's voice actor has also been around. Robbie Daymond is the voice of Sora from Tales of Zestiria and Goro Akechi from Persona 5. Just prior to FF15's release, Square released an extended trailer titled Omen, which has quite a few interesting Easter eggs. When Noctis jumps into the train full of Magitech troopers, there's a poster on the wall of a gold disc with the text Gone Gold. The interesting thing here is that during the event that Omen was first shown, Square also announced that FF15 had gone gold. This means that the master version, which would soon be printed on discs, had been done. There's also a job posting on the wall looking to hire employees for a new Business Division 2 project. That is Square Enix's development team that made Final Fantasy 15. If you look closely, one of the troopers on the train is reading a newspaper that has the Assassin's Creed logo on it. This is because the studio that developed the Omen trailer, Digic Pictures, had also worked on the Assassin's Creed series. Final Fantasy games like to include loads of allusions to their respective numbers. FF15 is no different. Here's some examples. Firstly, and most obviously, the game is split into 15 chapters. The symbol on the Kingsglaive also has 15 swords, 7 on each side of the soldier and the one that he is holding himself. King Regis has 15 identical gold ornaments on the back of his regal gear cape. Now here's the interesting one. One of the group poses of Noctis and crew features the party holding up one finger on one hand and 5 on the other. 1, 5, that's 15 guys. This pose was included as a reference to one of the star photos that they released. Pretty awesome stuff. Our good old buddy censorship strikes again. Shiva isn't exactly known to wear many clothes, which is kinda surprising considering how cold she must be. Yeah, the Chinese get it. In the Chinese version of the game, Shiva is wearing a skin-tight, shiny outfit to comply with their crazy censorship laws. I don't know much about these laws, but apparently you can't have blue skin either. In these screens, you can clearly see that she has been given a much more natural pink skin. That's all for Know the Facts Part 2. Thanks for watching. What were your favourite facts? Let me know in the comments. If you liked this, hit like and subscribe for many more Know the Facts. Also, stay tuned for Part 3 coming out soon. See you next time.